this is up to 1 million, and welcome to another video on the Conquercraft server. It is episode 6, and I've done quite a lot since the time-lapse episode, mainly this. So yeah, but also Sharkitech Sheep is now open. So in the time-lapse episode I spent ages gathering up wool so that we could finally open it, and it's happened. It now is finally open. So yeah, the grand opening ceremony was a little while ago, so I'll just let you guys see that. Welcome to the grand opening of Sharkitech Sheep, Sharkitech's wool shop. We have the best prices for wool on the server. Only ones on the server, but that's irrelevant. And we spent a long time in this project, and we're very happy to finally declare Sharkitech Sheep open.
I'll come to the pocket. There. Done. Woo!
Okay, it's open. You can go inside and check it out.
I need to find the red wool section.
Prices are 1 iron for 32 for all wool. And no, you cannot steal it, Hamish, just because you own it.
No, I just put the free wool up from up there in it.
Well, we can't really sell it if it's not 32, so I'll keep it. And I'll put it with the other spare wool at the wool farm.
Stockpile.
So yeah, guys, that's our shop finally open. As you'll know from the time lapse, that was like an hour and a half of work there. That's only like a third of what's been done in total. We've spent a lot of effort on this, so we're very happy to have it finally open. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys. Okay, so now that you guys have seen that, I have been collecting sandstone and sand at this mine in this village, and I'm going for building my base, and I'm gonna just collect a little more just to be on the safe side. So I've decided to do this in the form of a time lapse, and while I'm doing this quick time lapse, I'll just talk to you about my plans for the video. So yeah, I'm planning to start my base and get just the actual shell built, so it won't be functional yet this episode, but just to get the shell built. I also want to get the small wheat farm I've made since the last episode expanded. But before we do any of that, I've made a couple changes to the design. So firstly, we will just hop over into the testing world to show you those. And I did say I'd do this to be on the safe side. Turns out I totally didn't need to do this, because in the end I had loads spare. But oh well. So yeah, we'll just go over into the testing world now to show you the improvements. Okay, so this is what the base is now going to look like. I'm much happier with it now. Before it kind of looked like a cone or like a pyramid. I'll put a picture up next to this of what it used to look like. But I made a few changes, and now it actually looks like a dome, which is what I was going for. So that's good. I also think inside I'm going to push the floor up. Not in this, in here. I think I'm going to push the floor up so that this bit here is 4 blocks tall, because I feel like that would make it so that this bit in here is 4 blocks tall. I think that would just make it much better overall. So those are the changes I'm going to make. I'm also we might not get round to it this episode, but when we start filling up our base with stuff, I'm going to build this chicken farm inside, as I promised in the first episode. And there's also like some other stuff. So yeah, this is what the base is going to be like. So let's go and get started. Island district, ferrying the resources over from my mine, and I realized that a problem I hadn't thought of or expected or prepared for was I couldn't actually find a suitable space to build it. But after a long time of just wandering around doing nothing, I finally realized that this space over here is just about big enough. So yeah, I was getting quite panicked that we couldn't build it here after all, but I found a big enough space. So I'll get the rest of the resources and we can start building. So I've gone over and gotten all the resources. I had some glass melting earlier. So we're just going to start out by building the base of the 2 circles. So if I just make up some of this, which is what we're going to use for the big circle. Bear with me guys here. Okay, so I marked out where the starting 7 should go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the circle goes, it's 7, and then it's a 2, and then a 2, and then it's 1, 1, 2, 2, oops, not 2 like that, 2, and then 7, which I have memorized from all the practice times that it went wrong. I did mean to bring some dirt for here, and also we're gonna need to go onto the lake a bit. I did mean to bring some dirt to make to hold it up, but I forgot to. Oh, but actually we should use sand, probably. So I'll just get some sand. So yeah, I'll lay out a little bit more. Okay, so I've just made an outline using sand and dirt and stuff so that we can build a circle onto it. So we'll just do that. So this should be 7, right? Okay, phew. I had to panic there that was 8 and that I'd done the whole thing wrong. So it's 2, and then 2, and then 2 1s, then the 2 2s, and then the 7. So I'm just going to do the rest of the circle. And then I'll just quickly do this, and then we'll do the small circle. So I've decided that when, oops, oh dear. I've decided that when I move out of my starter base, I'm going to give it to Mr. Crop because he wanted to use it as something for his removal company. I'm not entirely sure what he's going to do with that, but we'll see. Right, so this should be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, then 1, 2, 1, 2, and then a 1, and a 1, a 2, and a 2. Okay, there we go. We've got the outline of the main part of my base done. So now we're just going to move on to the outline of the small section. And by the way, yes, I did remove that random block there. Okay guys, so I am just having to do a little bit of terraforming of this lake in order to get this small circle done. But it seems to be going okay so far. The lake is changing shape somewhat, but that doesn't matter. So I'm getting on okay, and I'll see you back when I'm ready to start building it. Do some terraforming to try and get the area for the small circle available. And there's this trident drone just standing here trying to get me while I was up in that dirt. And they are really dumb. Just look how many tridents are right here. Like, he hit the dirt with about 6 tridents and he just couldn't hit me. But yeah, I'm nearly there. I might run out of dirt again and have to go back to get some more. But this is going okay. I didn't actually deliberately bring all this sand for terraforming. It was more just so I could craft sandstone if I ran out. But I am so glad that I brought all this sand, even though I didn't think I would need it. Because I've used like 5 stacks of it terraforming. Like, I had no idea I would need to terraform. But I just brought all this sand and I'm so glad I did because it's made my life so much easier. But yeah, if we just do this here, I think that'll be us done with the terraforming. And yeah, okay, that I believe is all the terraforming we need to do done. So now we can get on to building the smaller circle. So it's 5, it starts off with 5 blocks here, and then it has like 3 along like this, and then 1 in, then another 3, and then the 5 again. So this one's going to be much quicker to build. It's got the 3, the 1, and then these 3, and then the 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3, and the 1 in, and 3. I'm nearly done now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 1 in. Okay, and that's the base of the smaller circle done. So my base is going to be these 2 circles. They're going to be much taller, obviously, and then there's a bit in between. So this is what it's actually going to look like on the server. So I'm going to do quite a bit more building. I'll build the walls up all the way, and then I'll see you then. So as you can see, I have built up the small circle, and I've got nearly all of the way around on this one. So I'll just finish off this circle, and then afterwards, what we'll do is go and collect some spruce wood, because we need spruce wood for the floor, and then we'll build the roof, and then we'll go over and expand my wheat farm. But yeah, so that's the walls of both parts done now. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I'm just going to plant a tree here, and I'll do some of the work with the glass. Obviously not on this bit, while we're waiting for it to grow. And then when it grows, we'll chop it down and use it to do some of the flooring. How on earth did I think it would be a good idea to make a tree inside where my base is going to be? Yeah, I can be dumb sometimes. Okay, so as you can see, I've done the roof to the small part, and amazingly, it used exactly the amount of glass that I got out of the chest. So that bit's done. We also need to do, the other glass we need to do is the passageway between the two parts, and also of course the big one, the roof of this section. But as you can see, we got a tree, so let's go mine that. Okay, so I'm just finishing off cutting down this tree. It's going to be probably 4 or 5, let's just check. Yeah, it's going to be just less than 5 stacks of wood, so that should keep us going for a little while. So the first thing we'll do is the floor in here, in the small part. Oops, didn't mean to break that one. And also the floor in the floor of the tunnel, the passageway. So we'll just need to, so we'll just do the passageway first. And just make a little space here. And we just craft, oops, no, not that. Craft up a few planks. Oops, I've not made the space big enough. Right, so I'll just finish this up, and I'll make a start on the floor in here as well. Okay, so I have done all that with the wood. We're going to have a door here. So I think right now I'll just build up the actual passageway itself. So that's just going to be simple glass walls and roof. That's one side, and then we need to do the same on the other side. Uh-oh. I always hate misplacing glass, because then you have to break it and not get it back, and it makes that horrible, you're never getting me back noise. I'm going to need to get a new set of glass anyway. Let's just go and get a bit more. And I've got another tree waiting. So yeah, I'll finish off that little roof, and then I will see you back having started the roof of the big circle. Here's a little progress update. I have completed the first one of the double layers of glass. There's 2 more double layers after this, and then 3 single block high layers. I've completed the first 2 layers, and also, as you can see, I now have quite a bit of wood. I chopped down another tree, so I've now got quite a lot of wood, which should hopefully be enough. So I am going to go plant another one. But we're not going and chop it down, but not turn it into planks. And I'll only turn it into planks if we need the planks for this. If we run out of what I've got, and then if we don't, I can always just keep the logs for another time. So I've got this far, and so yeah, let's go work on the wheat farm now for a bit. Or so I intended. Yeah, the thing is, I kinda lost the sense of time, and I had no idea that the video was this long already. So we're gonna have to end it here and continue on in the next episode, which I'll be sure to get out very soon after this one. But sorry to end it so abruptly, but yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you really loved it, then don't forget to check out my others and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye!